Okay, hello everyone. This is Denise with Artist at Work. That's my channel. Subscribe and thumbs up me if you like what I'm doing today. So today I'm going to put some bling on this paper doll, and this is part 4 of Paper Dolls with a Twist, part 4, okay? And I'm showing you what we finished yesterday. I had put the little dog in the purse, and I put glitter on the roses, and I added a little bow right here, as you can see. Okay, I put the leaves in, and now I want to bring a little bling to her neck. I'm going to give her a little necklace, and I just have to decide on what color little stones I want to add. These are the little gems I have of all different kinds, and I want to throw in a little extra color here. And oh, I forgot my glasses today. Okay, so let me get my tool. Getting my tool. Alright, now, and let's see. So, I'm going to look at my colors here, and I want her necklace to be small, but not too small. So, I think I'm going to use this pretty little pink here. Yeah, I think that would be nice. Let me find some. And, oh, some of that yellow would be nice. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Pink. Okay, so I'm going to what I do is I place these out first. And see where I want to place them. Like that. Another yellow one. And we need to end with one more pink. There we go. Now, just to show you this lady here, I did do her necklace and a bracelet here, and I put some pink over here, some more gold, and then I did some shimmery glitter, clear glitter in her hair, make her sparkle up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my glue. Okay, I'm just going to slide them off right here. Okay, so here we are. So I'm just going to make a little bit, not too much glue now. I always have a habit of just sticking all that glue right down, but I have to remember that you don't really need very much. I'm just going to place this and put them in place. Make a nice little necklace for her. Okay. Put these in. Okay. Sorry about the jiggling. One of these days when I can afford it, I will get a better way to film. But to start off, we have to all start somewhere in life. And right now, this is what I have. And I didn't want to wait any longer to share the way I do my art. So many people have asked me, how do you do that? Or would you have a class and show me how? But there's just so many steps to this. I just didn't feel I could do that. That's why there's so, this is part 4. There we go. What a pretty necklace she has on now, I think. There we go. Now, I'm just going to have to let that dry. And today, I'm finally going to start putting some, some magnetics, okay, on the back of the dolly. Magnets on the dolly. Okay. And show you how that's done and how we do it. So first off, you need this tongue depressor. They call them craft sticks. And I think these probably came from a dollar store of some kind a long time ago. Okay. And you have to, let's see, I'm not going to need a lot, so I think that's all about to right here. So I'm just going to, this is a magnetic sheet, and it has a sticky back, as you can see, sticky back, okay. And I'm going to put the tongue depressor where we flip this around. Okay. So I'm going to put that about here is where I think we had it. I'm just going to stick that right down. Okay. Then take my scissors and just cut that, cut around that. Like that. Now we have our magnetic onto the stick. Now the second part, we have to make sure that this part sticks to this part. So you want to get it in the correct place where it matches. So right now I can see that that's going to hold pretty well. If I do it this way, you can see it's not going to stick. So one of the tricks is to make sure when you put this on the dolly, she's going to stick, or else you've wasted your time. So we're going to make sure we put it this way. I can take this off now. And sometimes I do the whole sheet on the back of the dolly, but I don't need to with this one because I will show the rest where I'm going to put, I'll paper mache the parts that aren't going to be covered with magnet. So I want to make sure that especially her body part gets magnet on there. Right like that. I'm going to stick her down, as you can see. And then I'm just going to cut that away. her down good and cut this away. Like this. Okay. And cut it around your piece. Just like this. Okay, she's on the back. Now let's see. Drum roll, please. Yeah, there we go. Now she's a little heavy, but okay. So as you can see, she's sticking. She's sticking. So now when somebody plays with this dolly, you'll be able to move her around like this. And if you want to have a place to keep her, just stick her on the refrigerator if you don't have anything else. Because refrigerators, usually you can put magnets and you can store her there on the refrigerator. Refrigerator. But here we go, like I said. So next thing I'm going to do is paint this whole thing black. So I'm going to get my black paint out. Hold on just a second. Forgot to get that out ahead of time. Okay. See. There we are. My black paint. Okay. Just gonna get a paint cup. Now I just use my yogurt cups to put the paint in. I'm not a big giant. I'm a no frills type of artist. I just use what I have to save money and try to get the best deals I can when I do my art, because you can still get great quality items for less. If you know, I just believe God will send you where you need to go, and if it's meant for you to find it, then you will find it. And it happens a lot. Sometimes I'll think of, gee, I really like to get this, but I don't have the money. And then you go out thrift store shopping or something, and then, oh my goodness, that's just what I was looking for, you know, and you find it. So you just paint this black like this, and now I'm going to get messy fingers. Merci beaucoup. Okay. And but just for your artists, you loved it. You don't mind getting your fingers a little bit painted and dirty, but you got to get the job done. Hey, we're artists at work, so we get messy. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so that's it for that part. And, okay. Oh, and I did make a mess too. I got merci beaucoup all over the place. There we are. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put that on my back table here and let it dry. And this is your magnetic stick, okay? So hold on just 1 minute and I'll be right back to you. Now here's another little tip for you. Now on these magnetic sheets, there's this shiny clear, this white paper, and it's slick, you know. I don't know what you call that, but it's so you can pull the magnetic away. But here's a tip for you. If you save these sheets, it's great to put wet paint down on. items you're wanting to dry. Say I paint this wooden ball and I want to put it on something that it's not gonna, it's not gonna matter. This can be wiped clean. And or if I have to glue something and I don't want it to stick, I can set it right on there and take it off and it won't stick. So this is a great way to save money. Just like these sheets don't stick right here. These, and so that's a great saver right there. So next I'm going to show you, I'm going to take my homemade glue. Remember well, it's not completely homemade, but watered down glue, we'll call it. And all this cardboard right here, if I didn't put this paper on it, it probably would wear away pretty quickly. If a child was playing with this, got it wet, it wouldn't be good. And it doesn't look very nice with just this paper on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my stick here. Let's get my paintbrush. Okay, clean this one off. Okay. Yeah. Just hold on just a minute. Thanks for your patience. Because I haven't learned how to edit yet, you guys. I'm still learning, and I'm still waiting to see how YouTube picks up my channel. Oops, one of our little necklace gems moved. I gotta move that back in place before it's too late. There we go. Now, tell it to stay there where you belong. Forgot about you. Okay, there we go. She's looking nice, huh? I don't want to be too close to the camera, but there you go. She's got a nice necklace now. That helps the line right there. So we're just gonna open our glue. Okay. And we're just going to put down some clear watered glue in spots where there is no magnet. Just like this. There we go. I'm just going to take the paper. I'm going to just tear it around the spot. Let's cut this, make a straight edge. Just going to stick that right here. I'm just going to dab it down. And then I'm going to take some more glue and just place that over it. Okay. Now what this does is when the dolly dries, okay, it's going to harden, and it's going to give it's going to give your paper doll strength so that it'll last longer in the future. Now we're going to let that part dry. We can take off this, but it won't hurt to put it on the sides. Just like that. Put it on the sides. And that'll all dry clear. And then we'll paint it black to match the magnetics on this part. So now I'm going to do this part here. Make sure the necklace hasn't moved again. Mysteriously moving. Going to cut a little straight edge again. Well, that didn't work out good. Okay, like that. And I'm just going to place it down to fit the edge. Here we go. Just take my watered down glue again. And put that over it. There we go. I'm going to do this little edge here too. So what happens is you can just wait a couple of seconds on that and just pull it away. Just like that. Okay? And don't worry if you smudge some here. You can just take some more, a little piece of this. And this is a tissue paper recycled from shoebox, inside shoebox material. So if you have some inside shoebox material, or if you just have some tissue paper you use for Christmas time, just save that. And this is one way to recycle it. So this is where the recycling comes in. Just like that. Wait a few seconds and then just pull. You hope it pulls away. No, this is not going to work. I'll just have to wait a little bit. Little spots are harder. There. Okay. Or you can just take your scissors and try to trim it off. Well, that didn't work. That's okay. That's art for you. Nothing is perfect. But as long as I put some glue here, that will dry. And I'm not worried about really getting it on the magnetic part because once it dries, it's still magnetic. Okay. So we're going to let that dry now. There you go. And that is how you make a stick holder for your paper dowel and add magnetics to it. And like I said, when this dries, we'll take that black paint out again and then we'll paint it black. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the paper dowel today. And the other thing I wanted to show you today was I got some, I got a little haul of art supplies yesterday when I went shopping with my husband. And I'm going to put this over on my drying table. I always have a drying table behind me. So I'm just grabbing my items that I got from my haul yesterday from the stores. This one was from some of the stores. Okay. Alright. So I was at Ollie's yesterday and I had the 15% off coupon, which if you all know how to do that, you have to have your little Ollie's card. That's Ollie's discount store. And I found these beautiful set of puff paints in neon colors, 12 neon colors for only $5.99 plus my discount. Okay, that's Ollie's. There's a little shout out for Ollie's. Not affiliated though. It's not sponsored. So I got those. I thought that was great. It has some brighter colors around. And I got some coloring books. Adult coloring books. This one's on birds. See that? All birds. Just love that. And sometimes I'll use the whole picture. Sometimes I'll cut out parts of it. Okay. So that was... And this one, the Beautiful Cities coloring book. And just to show you, these are all those beautiful cities. And I really like this one because it has smaller little pictures here, which I could always cut out and use in my collage art, my magnetic plates and stories that I like to make, which I haven't showed you guys yet. And I have some examples. But there's a quick flip through. Okay. Which there's a lot to color in these books. These are not little easy things. These are very difficult to color, which I'll use my coloring pencils and my acrylic pens, markers. So that was that one. This was $2.99 plus the discount. Okay. So then I had gotten this Creative Cats. This is a coloring book also. And this was $3.99 plus the discount. 15% off. So I thought that was pretty good. Aren't these just so cute? Now, I might use these to put on top of a box as a background to the box. And paper mache them on. And I also love that it had all these little kitty cats. As you can see. Okay. And like that. And I love dogs too, but these little kitty cat, these cat pictures were so adorable. I just couldn't pass this one up. So there's that. Okay. There we are. Show you. Pounce into a world of lovable cats and kittens. Regularly it was $10.99. They're selling it for $3.99. So thank you, Ollies. And this was with the discount was off of this, 15% off. And then there was this one, which was is Mountains and Wilderness coloring book. Okay, you can see that. And I just love the pictures in this one also, because you know, I could always take out part of it, like just the sun. And sometimes, like if it has, let me show you. Say there was this girl is in there, but I didn't want her in there. I just wanted this part and some of the water. So what I would do, what I'm good at, is I'll just make her disappear, and then I might recreate something else in the water. But it's a beautiful